All right. Bam. See that?
Service.
Ukraine, baby. Massandra 1900 vintage. So this is gonna take a little wiping to be presentable. So I'm gonna take this out. Let's see this thing. Whoa, that is a crazy bottle. Look at this bottle. Dude, talk about like shipwreck. I mean, but look at this. The cork is always perfect in these bottles, dude.
The first one you ever opened,
I did the glass, yeah. But I can't reseal it when you do that.
Yeah,
so that's the tough part.
Good thing the corks are good, like
Yeah.
good condition.
It's crazy, bro. Hot rag. I mean, this thing is like filthy. Ooh, my goodness.
Nobody.
Wow. Yep. See the sediment? It's crazy. Rag just in case, because there's going to be a lot of debris. So you guys can see the cork inside of here. It actually looks, it's really nice, right? There's a lot of sediment inside of there. But this clay, very hard. But it is cracked right now, so I might be able to just kind of crack it off. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what I want. You know, the crazy part about this is, you know, on the label it does say Massandra. It was established by the last Tsar of Russia in 1894. And throughout time, it changed hands to Joseph Stalin. And during, you know, World War II, when Russia was very nervous about Germany, they sent all of the precious liquids of Russia to Massandra, which Massandra is in the Crimea Peninsula, as you can see here, produced in the Crimea, and it's obviously Ukraine, right? So it has port entry. So all the liquid was sent there so it can be safe from the Germans. They sent it to Georgia, and then after World War II ended, they sent it all back to Massandra, and then Massandra dispersed everything throughout Russia. And then in the early 90s, a very small lot of this was sold and it went to auction, and that's where the Rio picked it up, and that's where we were able to receive it from the Rio.
So good.
Ooh, see, it just like slides out of this thing. It's crazy how well the corks have maintained its structure over that 124 years. That's the crazy part. The cork is so small. Isn't that insane? But it holds its structure so well. Look at that, 1894. Bro, for that long, for the cork to actually hold its structure and barely have any seepage at all, that's insane. Like, legitimately, I'm always baffled when I open these small little corks. Look at this thing. Dude, it's insane, bro. Dude, 1900, okay. And then there's a little piece of cork in there. Just got it out. Look at that color. I don't really have a napkin with me, so I'll show you guys the color here. Look at that. Dude, that is a crazy color wine. It's like a Madeira in a way. Dude, crazy. 400 grams of sugar per liter. That nose is like, I get like this menthol candy cane thing, and then you have the apricot jam, and you have like the orange marmalade. Like, it is so concentrated.
Candy cane.
Isn't that crazy?
I get the candy cane.
Yeah, the candy cane's there.
Dude, that wine is crazy. Now, obviously, this is old, so there's a lot of sediment. So I'm gonna decant this, double decant it, and put it back in the bottle. But insane wine. So now I'm gonna go ahead and double decant this thing to clarify it. You guys want to see how much sediment is inside of this bottle? It is insane. So I know I have a filter here. I'm still going to show you guys exactly how much sediment is in this bottle. This thing is gonna be sludgy. Perfect. I mean, I could barely even see through with how dark the sediment has stained the inside of this glass for that long. So this is cheesecloth I'm using to kind of filter this wine out. I mean, what an insane wine. Bam. So look at that sludge in there. Whoa, that is insane. Look at that. Stored properly on its side, but man, that is sludgy. And then you got all the sediment. Perfect. So we rinse the bottle as much as we can, right? I mean, obviously, you know, there's even some numbers on here too. So now we're going to put it back in here. This is a double decanting so that we can clarify everything.
Every time I've had it, it's tasted differently. I've had
Dude,
it probably 5 times
that's
now.
what I'm saying,
So
dude.
different.
It always has the same sweetness, but there is definitely something
This
extremely
one tastes
unique.
like, you know, like when you cook off orange juice?
Yes.
That's exactly what it tastes like.
Yep.
It tastes really good.
Dude, it's so sweet and delicious. And now we're double decanted, back in the bottle. Bam! And now I can serve it by the glass if I want to.